What if I told you that the way we teach children today ignores most of what we actually know about how the brain learns, grows, and thrives? What if school was never really designed to unlock your child's full potential, just their compliance? Why are schools still built for sameness, leaving no space for the kind of bold creativity that sparks breakthroughs, self-understanding, and a more sustainable, peaceful world? We have mountains of research on brain plasticity, inquiry-based learning, mindfulness, and the importance of movement and connection with nature. So why are we still shaping curricula to deliver outdated content presented like sacred scripts instead of inviting teachers and students into the dynamic, evolving nature of knowledge itself? If you're a parent, educator, or just someone who cares, do you ever stop and ask, who decides what our children learn? Why are schools still stuck in industrial age thinking? What would it look like if we built education systems around curiosity, humanity, and joy? Ready for some scientific evidence? Let's start with this. A powerful study by Barron Darling-Hammond showed that when students, especially young ones, learn through inquiry, through projects, exploration, and asking real questions, they don't just memorize better, they think better. They retain, apply, and even enjoy learning more. Inquiry isn't fluff. It's neuroscience-backed. And yet, most classrooms still revolve around content delivery and worksheets. Relevance? Traditional rigid curricula don't reflect how students actually learn. Letting kids ask questions, test ideas, and construct meaning does. Second, Harvard's Center on the Developing Child tells us the brain remains wildly plastic, malleable throughout childhood and into adolescence. Brains grow best when they're challenged creatively, supported emotionally, and allowed to connect with meaning and movement. So why are we still shaping schools around stillness, sameness, and silence? And then there's nature. A large study called Natural Connections found that when teachers took any subject, math, science, reading, outdoors, students became more engaged, more curious, and better behaved. Especially those who struggled in a typical classroom. Go figure, turns out desks aren't the only place learning happens. Meanwhile, the OECD says future-ready learners need more than just information. They need agency, creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration. But how do we expect them to develop these in a system that rarely models or values them? At last, endless studies on mindfulness practices find that just 10 minutes of daily mindfulness practice lead to noticeable improvements. You name it. Students focus, fewer disruptions, more empathy, emotional regulation, and even stronger academic results. They aren't just soft skills. They're human skills, lifelong tools for emotional regulation, resilience, and attention. So ask yourself, why aren't breathing, reflection, and emotional literacy as normal in school as math and spelling? So what are we doing? Why are we, yes we, still running education like it's 1925, when the science, the research, and let's be real, our gut instincts tell us something different? It's time to reimagine school. To question the norms. To build something rooted in curiosity, compassion, and the full potential of the human mind, body, and heart. This week, what's one education norm you're ready to challenge? Let's talk. Let's reimagine. And let's make noise.